Hey y'all, it's Harley. Welcome to Chaos Connections, the not safe for work podcast, removing the filters from the Instagram of parenting. We're three moms, myself, Harley, and also Rain and Raven, parenting our darling crotch goblins through various stages and phases while trying to maintain our relationships, our careers. Hopefully, there's a sense of humor in there because it's needed, and our sense of self. Join us through our triumphs, laugh at, and commiserate with our struggles, and just overall marvel at our batshit crazy lives. Just be mindful of our motto, which is written in Latin that I can't pronounce, but I can tell you translates to FAFO. Fuck around and find out. Enjoy the show. Let's kick this pig.
You're weirdo.
God, you're ridiculous. Hello, welcome to Chaos Connections, where we love to bring you the hilarity and the literal chaos that is our lives. Today, we want to share some of our thoughts on maintaining your version of femininity, along with motherhood or parenthood, or however that child rearing thing looks for you. So, Rain, you look like you have thoughts.
I am honestly trying to figure out where a fucking adapter is for my Cricut, but no. Part of maintaining your femininity is maintaining yourself, and that's honestly really hard to do. So I don't know about you guys, but when I had Witchkin 2, I no longer was Rain. I was Witchkin 2's mom. A store I frequented called me Witchkin 2's mom. They didn't know my name. They knew her name. Didn't know my name. I completely just ceased to exist for anything other than this little demonic bundle of hell.
Yeah, and I think that lovely. No, I think that
Raven is muted and she is dying laughing and is probably choking on her snack.
I think that is I think that's something that a lot of parental units struggle with, is maintaining your identity outside of just being a parental unit. Don't get me wrong, it becomes a part of who you are, 100%. It becomes a part of who you are, but it cannot be all that you are. It cannot completely absorb and negate the other facets of you. And
there is no other part of me. I am only a mother. This is my one directive.
Right? Like, okay, so I was much older than Harley when I had my first. I was, about 29 when I had Apprentice 1 and about 31 when I had Apprentice 2. So
I was 23.
Most people are much older than I was when I had God damn it.
It was not supposed to be a dig at you, I swear.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. People used to always say, "Oh my God, you look so young to have a 15-year-old." And I'm like, I am.
I'd be like, thank you so much. I work hard at it. No, so I was, in my 30s. I had a fairly well-established personality. I had a fairly well-established sense of self. And I found myself as a stay-at-home mom and former airman trying to join mom groups because I needed some fucking friends and I needed somebody else to deal with these kids for just a fucking hour. And in all these mom groups, they're all these moms, of course they're early, mid-20s, which is fine. But they're all, they would introduce themselves as, "Hi, I'm so-and-so's mom." And I'm like, "That's great. What's your name? I'm not putting you in my phone as so-and-so's mom." Oh, yeah, my name. And I'm like, really? This is crazy. Why are you already losing yourself to this little teeny bundle? They need you to be you. They need you to show them the way. You need to maintain yourself. And I had one friend that I made through one of these groups, and I still talk to her. Our kids are the same ages. And I followed her as, you know, she and I have moved to different places. And when she was in her teens, like high school and early college, she was in a band and she fucking loved it. And she gave it up for her kids and she missed it. And so her kids were still little. They were probably like 5 and 6 when she was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I miss being a musician. And she formed a band. And she was happier than hell. And her kids, yeah, of course she was away from them for the, you know, whenever she had practice or a show. But her kids got to see her doing something she loved. They got to see her being a person and their mom. They got to see her performing and doing something hard. So yeah, don't fucking lose yourself in these tiny little things that are not always going to be tiny and they're not always going to be this fucking needy. Be yourself. So whatever femininity looks like to you, for me, I've always kind of been a girly girl. I do love my slob days, don't get me wrong, but I love playing with makeup and I wear it to work because it's kind of my armor. And I'm sure we'll get into that whole shit show at some point. I love wearing my hair down and straight and pretty. I love wearing my cocktail rings. And
You said cock.
yeah, I did.
So, so apologies. I am now in a playful mood, and random comments will be made like this until further notice. Enjoy.
Like doing some of that stuff when you've got babies is hard because babies are going to pull on your earrings. They're going to get spit up in your hair. They're going to
decorate your bathroom with the entirety of the box of makeup you have.
They're going to find your eyeshadow palette and they're going to decorate your white vanity chair with black eyeshadow.
So
themselves, of course.
I have a hysterical story of Gremlin 1. So babies like to get into cabinets, and
Did you lose him?
No. I think I was cleaning the bathroom or something, and he had a couple of toys with him, and he was just chilling on the floor, and I walked out of the bathroom. There were no cleaning products or solutions within his reach, so there was no poison control center being contacted in this instance. But it got...
That doesn't mean it never happened.
No, it never happened.
Judging.
But
what happened?
But I came back in the bathroom, and as I walked through the door, there's a trail of very specific paper on the floor. And he had gotten into the cabinet under the sink where all of the feminine hygiene products were. And he seemed to really enjoy the panty liners. There were one or two tampons that I think he like shot out of their applicator just for shits and giggles. But for the most part, it was the panty liners. And I walk in, and I really hope that at the very least, listeners tune into YouTube for this. It's at the 8-minute mark. I walked in, and he had a panty liner hanging out of his mouth like this.
Oh my God, was it like the picture of the little kid that decorated himself with panty liners?
Like, no, he
you
didn't.
know what picture I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, he didn't have armor as a panty liners, but he apparently the fresh spring scent tasted good. I don't know. But yeah, I quickly snatched those out. And boy, howdy, he went through about half a box of panty liners before I got back in there. Kids are quick, man. Kids are quick,
fucking fast.
And if they're quiet, they're doing shit they're not supposed to. But he liked the panty liners.
If they're quiet, you need to worry.
I half expected
run.
I half expected a panty liner or a tampon to be stuck up his nose, but he didn't figure. I don't think he had the hand-eye coordination to get that sucker up there. Plus, they were the heavy flow ones, so it probably wouldn't have fit.
Kids are tiny engineers that we don't know how they do half the shit they do.
Yeah.
Kind of like my cat when she walks across my keyboard.
Yes. Do not underestimate what your kids can fit in their nose. It boggles the mind.
Yeah. So, but when it comes to maintaining femininity, and really more than just maintaining femininity, maintaining a sense of self in parenthood, I think it's, as much as it's important to dedicate time to your children, it's important to dedicate time to yourself. So in our last episode,
Not important anymore. What are you talking about?
In our last episode, I shared that Joker had taken me to a concert for my birthday, and it was just the two of us, but so it was a little bit of a date night. No, we were driving hella long hours. There was no bow chicka bow wow.
There was highway delight.
I don't want to die by an erection piercing the back of my throat and hitting my fucking spinal cord, because Murphy's Law,
you don't want to get
that shit would happen to me. I would end up on the news and you'd be like, that bitch is Harley. I knew she was fucking crazy. Anyway.
You didn't want to try to get highway laryngitis?
No, I did not. But anyway, but it was a chance. I got to take the time to, number one, put the time into myself to get dressed up and feel cute and feel nice, and and feel like I was putting my best foot forward and expressing myself with how I was presenting myself, and and then taking the time to go and enjoy a band that I really like, and getting to do that without having to be a parent at the same time. It was really nice. I mean, we do take our kids to concerts as well, so they do get that experience. But we do also make sure that we go and we have date nights together where we just get to focus on ourselves and on each other, and it helps to maintain that sense of self. And I am the queen of TMI, hence the highway laryngitis. Sometimes, a lot of time, you know what? I'm going to come out and say it. I think I can count on one hand the number of pairs of granny panties that I have, because they're just old, faithful, reliable, comfy, don't touch me panties. The rest of them are pretty ones. Yeah. So even on days where I'm bumming around, I got sweatpants on, I maybe have a sports bra on, and the girls are not looking as perky as they normally do, and the hair's a mess and frizzy like it is right now, I know in the back of my mind, I got sexy panties on, bitch. And it's just it's a really simple thing. And I'm not talking about going to Victoria's Secret and paying $20 for a cute lacy thong. That's not what I'm talking about.
No, that's me.
I personally enjoy going and getting the panties from Target. They're stretchy, they're comfortable, and they have cute little designs. And some of them are a little cheeky when I feel like being cheeky, and some of them are a little bit more coverage but still have nice cute little designs. And I will regularly model whatever underwear I'm wearing for Joker to be like, look at my panties, aren't they pretty? Ooh.
I like wearing a specific set under my work clothes, so that when I get home and I'm changing, I could be like, hey, come here.
So Harley has influenced me, surprise, surprise, after 10 years. But I also do the Target thing. And it's so we have people that do all types of work. In our circle and everywhere else. There's actually a character in a book I read that made me think of this. Chick was an art teacher, but she had crazy colors and crazy designs for on panty sets. Well, she couldn't wear whatever she wanted because it was going to get paint on it while she was teaching. But she made sure she felt like herself and had that confidence armor in place, even though nobody could see it, but she knew it was there.
Yeah, that's what I use my makeup at work for. I like playing with different eyeshadow colors. Sometimes it'll match my shirt, sometimes it won't. But it's always like kind of a toned down version of a smoky eye.
I'll be honest with you. Sometimes when my happy pill is still in effect and I'm preparing for the next day, I will color coordinate my underoos to whatever my outfit is so that it takes it that step further and I'm like, hee, I'm matching and you'll never know.
See, I don't have enough sets to do that with, but I try to make sure that I'm, for example, which I did the other day, I try to make sure that I'm not wearing a black bra underneath a white blouse.
We got that
Because
text message. It was great.
out in the world, fuck it, I don't care. But at work, it's different. Like yes, I am myself at work because my job requires as much authenticity as I can manage. But I don't, like, there's some parts of me that I like to keep to myself. Like, I don't want everybody at work. Like, I don't wear, most of my blouses are like 3/4 sleeves. So they cover like majority of my tattoos. And, I wear, my hair is down, so you can't really always see what earrings I'm wearing, but I can guarantee you it's going to be like a dinosaur skeleton earrings or raven skull or steampunk or something funky, right? It's going to match my shirt. But
I saw a skeleton earring set that I have saved, so I could send it to you or
nice
buy you. I'm not sure which way it's going to go.
But yeah, I don't like wearing a black bra under a white blouse at work, which I accidentally did on Thursday or Friday. And I realized it halfway through the day, and I was like, fuck my life.
We got that message in our chat.
Mm-hmm.
And the emojis that went with it were spot on for how she felt.
Yeah, Friday was not a happy, fun work day for Raven. We'll get into that another time. And I really enjoyed the fuck out of sitting with my feelings Friday night. So
there you go.
I was a bump on my couch.
You don't live there.
Exactly. Nope, can't live there. Wash my hair. I hate washing my hair because I hate the energy it takes, but it's got to be done.
So there are different ways to keep your sense of self. And this kind of goes hand in hand with something that Harley and I were talking about earlier today. Mental health is a bitch and a half.
Oh, God, the mental fuckery.
So not only are we parents, but we have this fucked up chemical imbalance in our brain.
Mm-hmm.
That makes us have the sad.
Sometimes.
And fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And especially that guy in particular.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you kick that? It's really fucking hard because it can sneak up on you. You're like, I'm still going through the motions. I'm still getting up. I'm still doing XYZ. But you're not really doing XYZ. You're like playing a game of, I did it, but you can't tell that I did it. And I'm going to go sit on the couch and play on my phone and read a book. and not do anything for
Yeah.
6 months.
I like to play the game of how many days has it been since Raven last washed her hair? And
Oh, I
if you
can't.
can't tell that it's been more than 2 days, then I'm good.
So for Rain, I have to wash my hair like every day or every other day. And that's because we are in Texas. We are not in the frozen north where it will be nice and fall weather come next month,
Yep.
as my sister is being told about because that's where she's going to school. And she's been in Texas her whole life, so good fucking luck.
She's gonna freeze.
Oh, she's gonna freeze her ass off. But I go out in the smoke shack. That's where Captain and I spend most of our time. And like when we're having time together. Because we have conversations, and we could be talking about anime, we could be talking about, you know, the geopolitical going-ons of the world, or talking about shit that happened in our past. Like random fucking question that got asked. Not going to say who asked it. But one of us decided to ask the other one, "Where's the strangest place you've ever had sex?" He won.
In news that will surprise none of us.
I'm just going to say, remember what he did in the Navy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
So, you know, but making sure you're doing those little things and not just doing them. Because one of my things that is Rain, it just is part of who I am. I cook, I bake. Okay. If I'm making damn near the same thing every so often, every few days, and there's no variation, yeah, it's probably going to suck. And then something is seriously wrong. Because I have no creative drive in the kitchen, that means there's a problem. And it could be, and if it's a one-off, it's because I'm fucking tired. I worked my ass off cleaning the entire house. I'm fucking tired. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to cook. I don't want to, just leave me alone. But if it's, I haven't been doing anything, or I'm sleeping a lot, or whatever, if that's pointed out to you, and we all hate it being pointed out to us, because I'm fairly certain we've all gotten pissed off at each other on this podcast for pointing shit out to each other, make yourself go do something. Make yourself go do something that you would typically enjoy. Make sure go out into the fucking death ball. Known as the
Seriously.
sun.
Get like
People that
10
don't
fucking
understand what I
minutes
mean.
of sunshine on your skin.
Yeah, but if you are fair complected like the three of us are, make sure that you have
Sunscreen. I think Rain is
Rain
having
just froze.
Yeah, Rain's having some technical difficulties. But
Okay, I'm back, I think.
yeah, you're good now. Make sure you have sunscreen.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I just got, you're disconnected. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, I think so. We're I don't know if anybody else has realized this, but we're really delving back into one of the original topics that we addressed on Chaos Connections, and that is self-care and
mental health.
Self-care and mental health. But practicing a little bit of self-care can actually go a very long way in maintaining your sense of self. Joker is really good about, if I'm getting into a funk, he'll be like, he'll be like, "Hey babe, why don't you go shower and wash your hair so you can blow dry it?" Because he knows I really like how my hair looks freshly blow dried. And that's just
You just
something.
like things that have to do with blow.
No, and it's little things like that and because we know Harley so well, Joker may make that suggestion and she may take it under advisement. And she also may say, fuck you, leave me alone. It depends on how bad the funk is.
Yeah. Like if Dar's telling me that I need to shower, okay, I'm sorry for being the stinky kid in class. Because he won't say it unless it's bad.
No, you know what's funny is Joker never says it because he can smell me, which I'm grateful for, because listen, if you are in so bad of a funk that you can't stand your own stank, go take a shower.
Please go get some
Probably
soap and
need to
water
wash
on
your
you.
you probably need to wash your hair like 3 times.
And your ass.
Oh,
Wash your goddamn ass crack.
And don't be surprised when you are rinsing your hair out and if you're not taking a shower in the dark, because sometimes that is helpful when you're in a funk. Strange enough, that is. Watch rinsing out your hair can be traumatic when you're in a funk and then you go and take a shower.
Because you see how much you...
Grime.
All right. So embarrassing tattletale moment on myself. Because of the color treatments that I do on my hair, it's not advised to wash my hair on a daily basis. And I've gotten my hair to the point that I don't have to wash it on a daily basis because it helps to preserve the color. But usually day 1, I'll wear it down. Day 2 might be half up, half down. Day 3, and God help me if it goes beyond that, it's up. It's up. And sometimes it just goes up because it's hot, okay? It is hot, hot, hot. All right. But I was like, man, I need to take a shower and I need to wash my hair. I took my ponytail bun down and the elastic came out of my hair, but my hair did not move. Okay. It was stuck in like a xenomorph cone hanging from the back of my head. And Joker thought that shit was fucking hilarious. And I was like, because I would turn and it was just stuck. Like there would be a little wiggle, but there was no hair coming out. And I was like, I need help. I can't wash my hair like this. I'm not going to be able to actually thoroughly shampoo. I need help brushing this out. And so he came and we put some detangling oil in and, we worked it out or whatever. But while we're doing it, he still thinks it's absolutely hilarious. He's dying laughing. And I was like, and I stopped, like I just like froze mid brushstroke. And I looked at him and I was like, is this how dreadlocks start?
Yes, it is.
I was like,
Mm-hmm.
maybe dreadlocks aren't for me.
No, I don't think that would be a good look for you.
No. Rastafarian just doesn't scream.
No. I mean, if you want to try it out, you can always get one of those Rasta hats with the dreads on it.
I don't want to
part of the
try it
Halloween
out.
costumes.
I don't
Are you
want to try it
sure?
out. I don't.
You are kind of adventurous. I mean,
no, not that adventurous. No, not with my hair. Well, no, I'm not that I'm not gonna. No.
She's thinking about it. This is fucking great.
No. The next big hair adventure, y'all, I'm getting extensions.
Oh, dear God. I want that so bad. So
I just want to get my nails and toes done.
I know, but like we've talked before about how menopause is a bitch, and Gen
Fuck that
X
shit.
is the predominant generation that's currently going through menopause, and we're fucking sick of the misinformation and the lack of treatment options, and so we're screaming everything from the rooftops. One menopause symptom is your hair thinning. And
yeah, it's bullshit. I used to have really, really thick hair.
Yeah, my ponytail used to be, about this big around. And now it's about this big around.
Oh, I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. No. I want a refund.
This is not a guarantee. It's just a symptom that can happen to some people, and apparently it happened to me. I'm not loving it at all. So yeah, I would fucking love extensions, because for me, my hair is part of my feminine identity. I like having my long hair. I like wearing it down around my face. This is part of how I like presenting myself to the world. And the fact that
I am
lost
okay.
half of its birth, I'm pissed.
First of all, Raven, I'm going to get you in contact with my hairdresser, because she specializes in hair extensions and hair kits, and she has stuff to add length, she has stuff to add volume, she has stuff to do both. She has she's able to do kits to help out people with the people that pluck their hair.
Oh,
Tricta, I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, but she has kits to help, like, with that. Like, she's awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome. Okay, number one.
She's just trying to get us to go to her place of residence.
I am. Number two. Well, Raven still hasn't seen Mikasa.
That's not my fault. She was there.
I wasn't there for long, and I wasn't there to, have a fun weekend. It was
because I would have cried because I had COVID and I couldn't go.
No, you could not go. But no, I mean, Harley's come to us enough times. It's it's our turn to go to her.
She never came and saw me when I lived in the Sunshine State.
That's a totally different state, woman. We're all three of us live in the same state. I think we can make a short drive for one weekend.
We live in the same state, but we are also one of the biggest. We're the second biggest state.
Mm-hmm.
Rain?
Get her.
First of all, get fucked all the way off. All the way. All the way. And when you get there, find a cacti dildo and fuck yourself again. You understand? Oh, I'm lisping bad and my dogs are going nuts. Oh. Anyway.
So yes, nails into... I like getting my nails done. I like getting my toes done. I like getting my legs waxed and my eyebrows waxed. And I like somebody else plucking my fucking chin hairs of doom. I like getting my eyelashes permed and dyed, and because then they look a little bit longer. But Mama might have to cut back on some of her expenditures.
There's a reason I don't have claws. I miss my fucking claws.
I know.
I have not gone. I would like to go back and start doing my eyelashes again.
Oh, dude, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
I really enjoyed that. But sorry.
I loved the way it looked.
Sorry, YouTube audience. I had to take off my glasses because my eye, something is bothering my eye, and oh my God, sorry.
Okay, so I know whose house that was.
Yes.
Hopefully everything is okay and there is not murder going on.
Uh-oh. There's some form of mayhem going on.
Do we need to pause?
There is no, like, if Harley is in her office, you shut your damn mouth. And I'm not using headphones, so y'all can hear that there's other voices. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. You're welcome, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed that face.
Oh, the face was hilarious.
Yes.
So I have been on a weight loss journey, which I'm bringing up for specific reasons. Um, my and this is not purely vanity, okay, y'all.
There is
It's
health involved.
there very much was health involved. This is a neat thing that I needed to go through. But since we're talking about feminine identity, and since I've been getting smaller, I have decided that when I get to my goal weight, I am completely changing my wardrobe and my look. And Mama's gonna hoe it up because I never have. When I had that banging teenage body, I was in a very conservative religion, and so no, there was no hoe clothes involved, and I feel like I missed out.
So she's
Oh.
going 90s hoe.
Oh fuck yes.
She's
So,
going 90s hoe.
all right.
Hopefully
So
Dar can keep up.
there are three quintessential pieces that you need to have in your wardrobe. And you won't have to buy them, most likely. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Hit me.
Hey.
First, get a pair of jeans that will fit your waist but are baggy AF, and the Wranglers you were wearing, keep those suckers. And what you're going to do, were they Wranglers when I was visiting? Yeah. You're
Yeah.
going to keep those. You're going to keep those. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold them in half like you're going to fold them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then right where the butt bends, and that's where the bottom of the crotch is, you're going to fold it about half an inch over, and you're going to cut them off right there.
Oh, so we're
That's
making Daisy Dukes.
that is number one. And you're going to wash those fuckers every single time you do a little laundry until you decide to wear them. So that way they are good and frayed and you got nothing but cheek for days hanging out. Number one. All right.
I love it. All right.
All right. Number two, it's another piece of denim that you should have. You are going to get a denim skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Similar to what you did with the jeans,
Okay.
maybe a little shorter.
So
You're going to
micro
cut it.
mini.
You're going to cut it, and that's going to be, you're going to wash the shit out of it. And so it's all frayed, and it's just frayed denim covering the bottom of the ass cheeks. Okay.
Okay.
Your third and final piece, you are going to get a white wife beater.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to cut it like a crop top, and you will only wear that with the laciest, blackest bra that you have.
Oh fuck yes. How about red?
Red's a hoochie color. We don't do red. We do black.
Hey, I ain't above being a hoochie.
So
And you wear that with cowboy boots.
she
Yes,
has plenty of those.
I have plenty of those.
We're in
So
Texas.
let me.
You could do the
I
red
don't
if you're
have any
matching your
cowboy
boots.
boots.
Yes.
I don't have any cowboy boots. Shockingly, I
Well,
need to fix that.
we should fix that.
Huh.
No, like I have one piece of clothing left over from my skinny days that I have refused to get rid of because I don't know if I'll ever be able to find something like it. And it's a denim handkerchief top that is completely backless. And right now, if I were to put that thing on, it might cover the girls. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's probably too small to cover the girls, and I don't want to get arrested for indecent exposure. But I've kept that because I want to fucking wear that again. And it's got, I don't know if y'all remember like the early 2000s when the little hair bandana things, like the handkerchief for your hair, was really popular. Well, I have one that matches that handkerchief top. So and I need another cat suit. I had this strapless black cat suit that was fucking banging. and I would wear that to the club, and that
What,
got
play
me a
get
lot of
banged?
attention. Yes, I did a lot. It was lovely, even though I was the one that had to do. Why was I always the one that had to do the asking? How come I never got asked?
Because you were in Utah?
No. This was in Denver.
Oh, I have no idea.
Like, I have never been came onto, picked up, what the fuck ever.
It would be picked up because I'm fairly certain you have been come on.
Okay, yeah. I don't get picked up. I don't get hit on. Why? What the fuck?
So I have, I have, I don't know. Guys are weird when they come on to me.
They are.
Like, they do like a half-ass come on to see if I'm receptive to it, but I don't play coy. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Bye.
Bye. She does. It's great. And I'm oblivious. I am completely fucking oblivious. I don't know when people are checking me out. I don't notice when I'm being hit on unless it is so blatant that, Stevie Wonder would see it. But yeah, Captain laughs at me. He's like, do you not realize how many times you get checked out when we are out and about? And like, no. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know if I get checked out or not, but I never get hit on. And I never have. I've always been the one to do the hitting, and that's... Do y'all know what you're doing to a girl's self-esteem when you just don't hit on her?
No.
And I'm not saying be creepy in public. I'm saying, like, just, show a little bit of appreciation.
So Joker, when Joker and I are out,
This can go one of two ways.
when Joker and I are out, he will randomly just like grab my
Smack your ass.
or like put his arm around me and give me a kiss or whatever, and I'm like, hi baby, what's going on? And I didn't understand why he was doing that for the longest time. And then one day I was like, stop doing this shit. We're out in public. We're gonna get in trouble. And he
This is, of
told me-
course, at one point she was extremely modest and not the foul mouth bitch we love today.
he was like, one day we were at home and he was like, do you know why I do that? And I was like, no. He was like, because I'm claiming it as mine. I'm like, what do you mean you're claiming it as
Oh, my
yours?
shit.
To who?
I'm
And
gonna
he's
smack
like,
him.
to the dudes checking your ass out. I'm like, who? He's like, bro, there are mad dudes looking at your ass when you're pushing the grocery cart down the aisle. I gotta make sure that they know that this is mine. This is mine. This is where my babies come from.
Oh, I'm gonna smack him.
So
That's a
Captain is-
reference to Family Guy, by the way.
So Captain doesn't care in that it's like it's a boost for my ego because I get to take you home. And I will never forget, we went into the vape shop that we frequent one time, and I love this story because I fucking died laughing. So there's a chick sitting in there smoking with the guy that was working, and Captain walks in, and her face lights up, like, ooh. And then I walk in, and her face just drops. And I am holding it together, like I'm not being super lovey, nothing. We're just two people at the vape shop to get vape juice. That's what we're there for. Captain and when we were done, because it was real quick in and out situation, as soon as that fucking door closes, I started cackling. She was mean mugging me the entire fucking time we were in that store. And it made me, I was just like, holy shit. I think I destroyed her world by just existing.
I would not have been able to help myself. I would have been just appallingly polite and sweet to her.
Oh, I was nice, but at the same time,
Oh no, I mean like overtly. I would have
no.
been I would have been a bitch.
I thought that was so fucking funny.
Oh no. No. I would have been
You
100
claim.
I would have
You
been
claim.
110% inappropriate. I would have been like, "Hey, oh yeah, okay, whatever you say, babe. Oh my god, I can't wait until we get home to try out that new toy. I'm so excited." What are you talking about? We just went to Walmart and got a cucumber. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Fun fact, please do not use cucumbers for that purpose. They're very cold.
No. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke, ladies and gentlemen. It was a joke. It was a joke. Do not sit there and post a comment and be like, Harley gave me a yeast infection. No, what the fuck I did not. I told your ass not to do it.
Do not
Stupid.
put random vegetables into your hoo-ha. That's not what it's for.
And if you get a new toy, make sure to wash it thoroughly before use for the first time.
Especially if you get it from Spencer's.
Oh, maintaining femininity. So all right.
Chaos Connection style, we derailed.
So
Per usual.
Only a little.
maintaining femininity. So I go through phases, let's say, and when I go into a phase, I go whole hog. Recently, my phase for my private life with Joker has led me to a certain retailer. Let's call it Schmadam and Shreve. And that's a really great store to help maintain some femininity. Let me tell you. Even if you have nobody around you, just embrace it for yourself, honey. I got a free rabbit.
So maintaining your femininity could also be maintaining your self-exploration, because sometimes you don't feel sexy. So why would you feel like you're in the mood? Trust yourself.
Sometimes you just need to rub one out.
Get comfortable with yourself, and then you'll be more comfortable with your partner.
Yep.
Because if you're self-conscious, that can affect your sex life. And
Well, that, and if you get comfortable with yourself and you know what you like, it's a lot easier to tell your partner how to get you there.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And if your partner's not getting you there, you might need to rethink
classes.
things.
And on that note, so I feel like our last episode we ran a little bit long. I feel like this episode we've talked a lot. We have talked a lot about a lot of different things, but if you really think on it, it all does tie back to maintaining femininity and maintaining a sense of self and just staying true to yourself. And again, being a parent, it's a part of who you are, but it is not all who you are. And so I guess the biggest takeaway from today is that we just hope that you remember that and remember to partake in a little bit of self-love in whatever shape or form that takes for you.
Whether that's a rabbit or something else.
Right. So I'm going to go ahead.
The rose is pretty good, I heard.
I've heard that.
That's my next adventure. That's my next adventure. But in any event, thank you guys so much for listening and for your feedback and support. You can reach us at Chaos Connections on any of your favorite social media apps, or go to our website, mocmediatx.com, to join our forums or leave comments. And of course, please, if you like what you hear on the regular podcast episodes, jump on over, check out our Patreon. We keep it nice and spicy and interesting over there for you too. But thank you guys so much for joining us. You have a good rest of your day, evening, week, whatever, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye, y'all.